Hi, my name is Crystal, and you're watching the Deslob student. Today we're going to be doing a KonMari style video for the clothing that I need to get rid of, because change is good, and had I not been forced to move out of this apartment, I probably wouldn't have gotten rid of more than half of my stuff. So I'm gonna take my crazy bed that is full of stuff that happened while I moved the armchair and the shelves out of here. Haven't really been sleeping on a clear bed lately. And I'm also gonna clean out the the dresser drawer and the closet. I need to get rid of a lot of these clothes because I can't take everything with me to my mom's. And most of the clothes that I'm wearing on a day-to-day basis are already at my mom's house. So anything here, if I want to keep it, I've got to figure out how to take it to my mom's, store it, or I'm going to have to donate it or trash it. So yeah, let's get started with this KonMari style video. You're going to first watch me tidy up my bed, as chaotic as it is right now. I'll start off with the cleaned off bed. And then I'll start piling all the clothing items that I own, and we'll see how high of a pile I can make. And then I'll start tackling the pile, and hopefully this dresser drawer will be empty before I'm done with this project. Definitely not in the mood to do this, but sometimes you gotta do what you don't want to do if you want results that you've not had in a while. So can't keep doing the same thing over and over again expecting to get different results. That's the definition of insanity. And I really do want to be a little less cluttered in my mind and in my heart and in my soul, because I want less sanity. I want more sanity. I want less insanity. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, let's get started.
I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. The angry boy, a bit too insane, icing over a secret pain. You know you don't belong. You're the first to fight, you're way too loud. You're the flashing light on the burial shroud. I know something's wrong. Well, everyone I know has got a reason to say, put the past away. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. I would understand. Well, he's on the table and he's gone to code, and I do not think anyone knows what they are doing here. And your friends have left you, you've been dismissed. I never thought it would come to this, and I want you to know everyone's got to face down the demons. Maybe today you could put the past away. I wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. You could cut ties with all the lies that you've been living in. And if you do not want to see me again, I would understand. understand, I would understand.
Well, that's my KonMari pile. It's not as bad as it was when I used to have the closet at my husband's house. I had half of the closet there, and I have dwindled down using the KonMari method several times. And if you have a house with a closet, you probably have a similar pile like this. Maybe it's even worse. Maybe it's better. But let me ask you this. If you were having to move everything into storage, would you keep things from the 1990s anymore? I have a jacket. I have early 2000 polka dot dress. I have a sweatshirt from college. I have things that I don't want to let go of. And I haven't let go of them several times. Holding on to the memory brought me joy, which is the KonMari method. If you have space for it, then it brings you joy. There's nothing wrong with keeping it, right? Well, you know what this pile symbolizes for me now? Stress. Because I look at this giant pile and I wonder how I'm going to store it all. How am I going to put all of these clothes into storage? How many boxes or clothing bags will this take up? Do I really, really, really want to keep it all, especially if it doesn't fit? I've got an American Girl jacket, like from the American Girl dolls. Yeah, I got that from New York. That's that black one there. And I got a Winnie the Pooh one. Let me show you all my jackets here. This is an American Girl Place jacket from New York City. My mom spent over $100 on it, and it doesn't fit me anymore. And it would bring me joy to keep it. Well, it doesn't not fit me. See? I can still wear it. That's amazing, because I bought it when I was a late teen. There's also this beautiful dress coat. If I should ever be out at the opera or something and I need a dress coat. There's also this really cute Winnie the Pooh jacket that I got from Disneyland. Can't get rid of this. I can't get rid of this. There's this large red cape that I got one year for Halloween. And I got this jean jacket that my mom sewed all these patches for me when I was a teenager. All these patches that symbolized my personality. I was totally into the sun, moon, and stars when I was younger. And there's the sun. And I was into Pooh Bear. And look at all these fishes. Has my name on the back, Crystal. But it definitely doesn't fit me anymore. But it brings me joy and I can't get rid of it, you know? So these are just some of the things that I'm like stressing out about. How do I get rid of stuff? I have my prom dress. I have my I Love Lucy polka dot Halloween costume and my college jacket. There's a lot of things in here that I can't seem to part with. But thinking about where to store it all, it brings me stress, you know? So I'm bouncing on this yoga ball, which is another thing that brings me stress when I think about storing it. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm tossed between two worlds, the world that I'm in right now and the world I want to be in. And the world I want to be in right now is where I have my own place and I have a yoga ball if I need it, and I have my old jackets if I ever want to go down memory lane, and I don't have to throw them in a donation pile for someone to not appreciate them. Like, do I really want to spend money every month to store them though? I really wish my situation was different right now. My husband keeps inviting me to come back to the house. He's offered my old room back. He even said I could have the master bedroom if I wanted it, with the master bath. He said that he would respect my boundaries and that I could have my privacy, and that we would be more like roommates easing into a relationship rather than me going right back. What he's basically doing is he's saying all the right things, and it sounds all great in theory, but would I feel safe there? That's the big question. And I don't want to make a decision based in this space of desperation, because I do feel like I'm desperate for a landing spot, for some sort of foundation and stability. And just because I'm feeling that way doesn't mean that my husband is the next best option. However, he does have my children most of the time. So yeah, it's a very tempting offer. And I am honestly leaning towards it really, really seriously. I'm just in between worlds right now, and thinking about this pile makes me wonder what I'm going to do with it all. So I think this is just going to be part one. I'm going to think on it, fill it out, see what I think and feel for, I don't know, a few minutes, a few hours. Hopefully I'll come back today and tackle this pile for part two. That way I can sleep on my bed tonight. Today's date is February 3rd, 2022. So I only have 25 days left in this apartment, and I think me working at this apartment slowly, decluttering and deslobbing my life before moving stuff into storage is actually a good move, because I'm doing it one day at a time and not all at once when it's time to move. And the stuff I'm keeping in storage is the stuff that I absolutely want to keep. So grateful to the missionary girls who have been helping me every weekend for an hour. Sometimes they help me a little bit more than an hour. Sometimes they come over more than once a week, but they've been consistent at least 1 hour a week. And that is the most consistency anybody in my life has ever shown me. So if you kind of can understand why stability is so important to me, I didn't grow up with a lot of stability. I didn't grow up with a lot of consistency. And I have a hard time showing consistency to my own children. So I really do appreciate the window of stability that they show me every week, because it helps me stay consistent within myself, and I stay emotionally stable within myself. Okay, I'm done rambling. Thank you so much for listening to me, and I will talk to you later.